You stand before the door bearing the white triangle. It appears to be made of solid gold, polished to a mirror-like luster you can see yourself in. As you reach out to grab the handle of the door, you're startled to feel warmth radiating from it. Since it doesn't feel hot enough to burn you, you turn the handle and push. Much to your surprise, the door swings open easily. So easily, in fact, that you stumble headlong into the next room. Much to your amazement, you land on a dirt road. It isn't a room at all. You rise to your feet and gape dumbly for a moment at the green rolling hills and small groves of trees that greet your sight. The sun is shining and birds are singing. It seems to be a pleasant summer day, much like many others you've experienced in the country near your home in Solace. You turn around and see that the towers are still behind you, but the golden door is closed tight. When you test it, it won't open. It appears that you're here to stay, at least for a while. You turn again to survey the land spreading out before you, puzzled by what you see.
"Where have they sent me?" you say aloud. "This certainly isn't the wayward forest that surrounds the towers. Where am I?"
The narrow road stretches out toward hills some distance in front of you. You can barely make out what seems to be a fork in the road and a signpost. You hurry down the road toward the fork, hoping the sign will give you some idea as to where and when you might be. But the sign proves to be more of an enigma than a solution. One of the forks is labeled "To Solace's Bullies," while the sign on the other fork reads "To Verdun's Cleric." As you look down the road leading towards Solace, you can see in the distance a great stand of mighty Valenwood trees. Your hometown of Solace is built within the great branches of such trees, and seeing them brings back memories. Can it be that you have returned home simply by walking through a door? As you turn your head to look up the fork toward Verdun, you see that the road is soon lost among the rolling hills. Beyond the hills, the ground rises to a high plateau. Atop this plateau, surrounded by a wall, is a small castle. Flags fly from its parapets, and its walls seem to be decorated with streamers of bright colors.
"A festival of some kind, perhaps," you think. "Well, I can find out soon enough. But why do that town and castle seem so familiar to me?"
Even as you stand puzzling over that, another thought troubles you. Since the cataclysm, there have been no real clerics, those endowed by the gods with the power to heal, in Krynn. You yourself have searched with your friends for such power. To your dismay, all you found were false clerics, intent only upon swindling the people they supposedly were helping.
"What is a cleric doing in my test, if he is a cleric at all?"
you wonder. You realize you're getting nowhere as you stand here thinking. You're going to have to decide where to head first. If you decide to go to Solace first, watch video 27. If you'd rather find out about the cleric at Verdun, watch video 2.